Hey guys, alright, we're just going to do the regular test here. Look like connection's excellent. We'll just refresh this, check my sound, as nobody's usually here to help me with that. Excellent. We'll just refresh this, check my sound. Alright, sounds like we're good. Alright, so where we left off last time, I haven't got to do anything really. Well, we're trying to optimize this map. And we're going around starting from just making these little boxes, and we're going our way. And I think we last left off as we ran into these little things here. We call it parking 1 and parking 2, just a barrier. The lighting was already done because that comes with the sky that's created for us from Unreal. And then the next thing was that I just started doing slightly before stream. I happened to run into the next object, which happened to be a spline. Now, I didn't want to use his spline per se, so I just took his fence and I redid it quickly. So it's the same thing pretty much. And I'll just try to look up. Right now, we'll try to hit nanite, see if anything changes. Don't think so. Whether or not, oof, just me, or is it a boost in performance right there? Maybe not. Alright. Whether or not splines take up more than static meshes. But all the research I've been looking just says they're pretty much the same thing. You can go with splines or static meshes. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you in the end. Oh, I see why he had 2 now, actually. I didn't realize there was an opening there. Darn. Oop. Probably goes as close to the end as we can, like that. And we'll switch this to 4. We don't want 3 really just kind of sticking out. Oh, that's not 3. That is brick fence. We can get rid of you now. So that should be minus 55, 20. Minus 10. Connection. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Looks like my OBS was tripping out for a second. Looks like I'm connected again. Try to see what I have. Just my stream. I could close Discord for now. This shouldn't be taking any bandwidth. We're just in our library. Close that for now. It's just OBS. Could be the weather. Have some bad weather going on out there. Sorry, before I get distracted. So yeah, just trying to go through these. So and I had also mentioned, as we're going through these, we're putting these fences down. That I see why he kind of swapped to this nice fence here. But we are going to want to kind of close it off for our level. For now, we're not going to want anybody to go past here, so we'll end up just deleting these blinds here, and we'll just expand upon this blind. We'll also just steal that same gate mechanism from before. Go over here. Test. Huh. Duplicate this test. We will, I guess, have to create our own version of something like that. 90, I guess. We'll throw that somewhere like here. Does kind of fit. Good. So before it was 180, so it'll be 0 now. And we're gonna have this all fenced off. And we'll get back to this test and we'll make it proper. Minus 90. Oof. Actually, we might just extend it. We might just make it bigger. But we'll come back to that. We were on the fence. Not like undecisive about something, but we're just going down one by one here. Don't want to get too confused or mixed up or add extra stuff. So this one here, we'll copy this location and we'll paste in for, this should be just 0 actually. We should be able to take out 4 now because we got a general concept to have. 4 is supposed to be, I want to go nice in, so I'm going to try, oh no, it should still be minus 5520 like the other two. No, what's brick 1, 4000, no, 5520, 520, 4000, that's on that side. Okay. Might have to just do 5540, I guess. Shift G to ungroup these objects. That's annoying. I want to grab this sidewalk down here. This sidewalk is 5552. This sidewalk is, well, we'll make it all the same. What about this one here? Oh. 520, 520. Two minus 555 minus 5555. 5. I actually like that. That works for me. And we'll fix the rest of them later. Oh, we have a nice flush thing here. What about this? We're gonna go 9920. Ooh, it's a little bit off. Bring that in. Yeah, because 9925 is gonna be. Oh, no, that's good. Way too fast. Let me. That's good. I like that. And then this is gonna be 5. Alright, let's see how long this guy is. Probably way too long. Yeah, we want to come to it right like here. So. Ooh. So this is the nice thing about splines. Splines are just like static meshes, but they're just one line. You can kind of curve them and stuff like that. And it's just repeating the same thing over and over again. So we... I don't want to go... Is this all one... This bench is a part of the foliage? It's a foliage? Instance foliage actor. Still too small for people to slide through. You able to get that far up? Is it hitting the bench? I have to down it again to 3 or something. No, it's all nice and tight there. Oh, it is hitting that. But we're gonna have to remove that wall anyway. So we're not gonna be using this wall. We're gonna be using our own wall. So, oops, that's the grass. Duplicate. Grab you. Right, we actually have it usually inside this curb. Right as close as possible. And as close as possible. So we'll try 905. No. 910. Yep. 9925. I think the other one's 9925 as well. That gives us a nice flush look. Ooh. And that's good to go. We will just have to slide this down a little. And that kind of makes a little sense. It kind of could be something that was installed. Sure. Shrink this fence line up a bit. Shift G. I'm not too sure why he did this. We'll sort out these sidewalks when we get to them. All the other sidewalks are kind of wonky, I noticed. So yeah, anyway. So this guy, we'll try to take things from this guy here. Ooh, right, we should probably sort that guy out just a little touch-ups. Nitpicky stuff, I just like solid numbers. So this guy here, 155 should be fine. 155 should be fine. And then, yeah, 99, 80, and 0 should be fine. Ooh, it's actually in the ground a bit, according to this thing here. 10? 15? There you go. Alright, so 9985. So it looks like that's attached to that wall here. Unfortunately 86. Yeah. Hate using slightly odd numbers, but in this case it's gonna have to work. Alright. There you go, 9986. So we'll try something like that. 9986. That's closer to what we're looking for the wall. These walls should be the same. Height should be 15. Why is this one floating? This one's 15. It's on this concrete pad, which is above the ground. That's probably why. Okay. Oh, it actually is slightly floating. So do 12. 14. 13. It's gonna have to be 13.5. It's 14 should be fine. That's so close to the ground, nobody's gonna notice. Alright, F4. This has the fence right there. It's pretty good with the ground there. And that's behind the wall. But it might not be able to stay behind the wall. So we're going to have to do something like this. We're going to have to duplicate brick wall 6. 526, sorry. And bring this over. So still going to be 5. Just like that guy over here. But now we want to kind of line up. We're going to have to get rid of this fence. We're going to want to line up as close to the curb as we can. And again, we're going to have to fix the sidewalk. The sidewalk, for some reason, is not. So it's lunch. It's not even like lined up with the rest of the sidewalk. So we might want to bring this down to like there. If anything, it's kind of like pulling away from this side. Kind of want to just center it actually. So 4915. And so we make it like an invisible wall here. It should be fine. It's not a spline. Not a spline. What's the splines? Just big old road sections. Alright, we'll continue on with the fence. Alright. We'll delete this fence here. We will duplicate. We've been doing it this way so far that this blind goes and attaches to this corner post. So this should be minus 90 this time around. And this corner post is what we will line up as close as possible. We kind of want it to be similar to that fence down there. See if I could click it. So this is 5520 and 1030. Oh, because the end is on the other side. Oh, I see. So it's not gonna. So 9940 will have to be, and 9090, I guess. Ooh. We'll adjust from there, and this guy we'll bring right to there. Looks good. We'll run this fence down to this block. And then we're fully blocked off, you know what I mean? Nobody's gonna get in or out this time. Ooh, no zombies. It gives us a nice area. Oh, this is just 5. There we go. And we will duplicate this again. We're going to grab the right here, bring this down. I'm gonna go see the other side to see how I did it. See if I went over top of this here. It's not there. I did go over top of it. Do I have enough room to not? I do. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna bring it. No, it's too much space, I think. That gap is too big. Darn. So I am going to have to go over it. Yeah, this is all a part of it, so I can't even like move it, eh? Oh wait, no, this is just the sidewalk. Okay, and the foliage moves with it still. Good, good. So just butt it up like that, I guess. That works. So, if this is still sidewalk, see if we could actually slide these down just a little bit. Well, there's going to be a gap here, but we'll fix that with road, I guess. Oh, we have to slow our camera angle down so we can get it, make sure our guy's right, nice and flush here. Again, we want to bring this guy right. Oops, night. There you go. So what I was thinking is we'd probably bring the sidewalk right underneath or something. Shift G, we're gonna break those up. Then we're gonna quickly fly back over to see what's going on this side here. Do we just create a gap? Yeah, like it's just the road there now. We could easily do the same thing over here. Just have a little bit of asphalt in between, some road to cover that up. That's good. Almost made it around. And then I'm gonna have to make one more fence. Nope, 180. Yeah, just like this guy would be 180. Yeah. We're gonna line this guy in right up against this wall, like the other ones. Get it in here. Try to get nice and snug to the current sidewalk, and adjust for. Oh no, actually. We're going to get this one here, so it's negative 87.25, negative 87.25, this is 5, now the only thing I can't take the distance here. Ooh, why did I do that? $56.75? No. $56.70? No. $56.80. There you go. As I was trying to say, I can't use that distance on that side because the end is on the other side. What is this? This is the distance. This is 1590, I'm guessing. Oh, it's actually 990. 90. So 1600, 1610, 1620. $16.20 looks like it works. All right. $90.90 works for sure. There's already stuff that's $90.90. But I think this thing is too long. We're gonna have to bring this guy back. There we go. Oh. We want to go right to the concrete usually. Because there's a pillar there though, I feel kind of odd doing that. See if I can go there. This is definitely gonna have to try to come as far over as possible. I have to sort out, so 4100. Not bad. And I'm gonna have to sort out down here. Might make an extra pillar. Yeah, but that's fine. There we go. Alright. That's the decal. We just shove that over here. We want that. So yeah, we're gonna go to 3 here. We want that to be right on the wall. A little bit in the wall though. We want it just nice and on the wall. There we go. That's how we have all the other ones. The only thing is, I want it. Ooh. Just a spline again. X200. X250. Control E, Control Z, Control E, Control Z, Control Z. Brush components. $2,500. 35. 25. 35, 26. 35, 3. There we go. Oh, it kills that too. Let's see if I can get now I know it's like 35.50 that I need. 34 square. This is definitely going to be smaller. 5,000. There's no way. Let's square again. Can we duplicate these things? And I would need to rotate it 90. So what if we delete this guy and throw this guy in there? Here we go. Almost not noticeable there. Let's see this. 63.20, 63.25. Not noticeable. How bad is it on the edge here? It's not really noticeable. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be kind of covered up with this thing here anyway. We'll bring this down now, like that. Not too sure how this. I guess I just never finished it. Say what? So up to lunch here? Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna have to go. If I want it even, I got to go 91 off 5. Yeah. And then. There we go. Let's just take our time moseying over here, actually. Because I'm gonna set it to 5, get like the 2 feet, and then have to set it back down to 3. Alright. Now this is a little bit more manageable. We go about here and there. Five. Try to slide it over a bit more. Yeah. 48.75 sounds good. And this guy could be minus. There we go. The only other thing is I want to add, while I'm here, so grass is done, so block boxes we shouldn't be touching for a bit. We want to add a new folder. What's the blueprints? It's like no walk, or what's it called? Volumes. Oh, invisible blocking volume. Blocking volume. Yeah. So that's what we want. We're gonna create a new folder for blocking volumes. Yeah, it's just the invisible walls so people can't run away. Not the biggest fan of these, if I can help it, but in this case, this is just one map, so I will adjust this later. So minus 79.50, nope, minus 79.5, that will do. Scale in the X 10 100. This in the X should just actually be able to be 0. 80. We are not zeroed, actually. $2,000. We're gonna have to check this out. We're going real fast. So it's lamppost distance. Just about 3 parking lots distance. About 3 parking lots distance. I think that's kind of close to centered. Now why? 100. 150. It could be. But we're gonna go 10 here. We're gonna duplicate this, and we're gonna bring this guy to the other side. Ten 0.25. It's hard to tell. We'll have to test it. Duplicate. Uh, 90, I guess. We'll just double check this actually. We'll double check it by going to like 50. Yeah, it's good. Then go back to 80. We'll do the same thing. We'll go 50. We want to make sure it's like the center of our thing. We'll bring this over. And that's good. So this is the X. So probably 91.75. No. 91.80. 91. 91.90. We'll have to do 91.90. Yeah. I think that's potentially like where the center would be. So 2000. Coincidentally, is that the same for this guy here? No, 1800. Volume 3, 2000, 150, and I'll go back to 80. Oh, it's actually wider, and we'll actually do 1800, because clearly that's actually not centered. That's also not centered. 1500, and we're gonna have to go 100 here. Ooh, sticks out a bit. Doesn't stick out that much. 90, barely touches, goes out. So maybe 1200. Sticks out a bit. Doesn't make it through. 1000. Cuts in a bit. Cuts in a little bit more. 1100. Oh, so it's actually 1050. This is kind of what we're doing here. You can tell if we go to 95, maybe? No. We'll just go, we could do 95, I guess. It'll be the same. Alright. Duplicate. And we're going to bring this wall over here. So now we have these invisible walls set up. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go 55, I guess, to make sure it's actually on the fence right. So minus 56.25, and then 95. So that stops the player from being able to leave the arena. And that'll be good. Blocking volumes, 4 blocking volumes. If they can fly, they can get out. And then they'll have to travel a crazy amount of distance to get away. Alright. So next is these cafe tables. What have we done in the levels so far? Blocking volumes, brushes, those are like those walls. We have our height, wad, volumes, interactive. Should have those 2 parking things, those are pretty static. We have lights, new folder. Don't think we're nothing in that. I might have been accidentally made. We have the splines, which are those brick walls. Those aren't moving anywhere. Those should be static. Yeah, you can't even choose if they're splines, so those are static. Then we've got static meshes. We have the bar, which is static, and the other bar, which is static. And both those bars have some glasses on it, but those glasses are actually on the bar, so you can't really. It's kind of on the. Can't really get to that. Got to go slower here. Yeah, there's a thing here, so even if you're able to climb up, that's like climbing up. It's a little bit annoying. I don't think that's a go. And again, I guess you could get in here. But we'll leave this a little bit more open. We'll go with stuff like this here. So we're going to bring it back to the top. We're going to go to our table here. And our bar shelves and our bar are actually in our folders, I believe. Take out fence here. We go to finding home, static meshes, interiors, stores, countertop. There's our countertop, and there's our shelf. Material, instance, and textures. We add that. 2 folders: material, instances, and textures. Just so I remind myself. So sometimes you get this like red line where you have too many streaming textures, and I don't think I have that. I wonder why the floor is looking so blurry. Maybe that's just by design. Anyway, so I think what I'll do is let's open this cafe table, make sure there's no sitting interaction. No, there's no sitting interaction. There's no nothing. It's just a blueprint, so you have the table and chair sets together. I think because this can be used for prop hunt and stuff. I don't know if I want to be blowing up tables, but I could definitely move the chairs. Cafe table 2. There's an actual second table. Oh, it's a miniature version of the tables. Simulate physics. See if I can hit play. I'll hit simulate physics and hit play. Woo! See, I sent that chair flying, but I can't move anything else. Not too sure why the chair went flying like that. Let's could also be that it's a part of a blueprint. So physics on this as well. Ooh. So what we'll do is we won't have these as blueprints. We're gonna find these. We're gonna go to Windows, Content Explorer, open number 3, just because. That's just, this is, oh, missed it. This is the shopping. Oh, missed it again. Shopping mall. Meshes. Interior. Clothes. I'm looking for a chair. What's WC? Washroom. Ventilation, signboards, lamps, electronics, clothes, cafe. Ooh. But, oh, this cash register stuff. Those are... There we go. We get white and brown chairs. We're looking for the white chairs here. So we're gonna go up in another. Oh, we could do it line here. Building interiors. Just to make sure. Old houses, wood, water, vents. For food, electrical. Building interiors, stores. I don't think this belongs to a store or anything. We'll just do chairs. We have 2 chairs. And we'll do stools, because we'll also do... couches as their own. So we'll open up chairs and stools. We're gonna need a material instance folder. Oh, we have 2 material instances. And we're gonna need textures. And we're going to want this chair here, so we'll copy that here. F2, we'll just call it chair for now. We'll open up chair. We'll open up its material instance. Rough green. Whoa. Does this chair need to be this complex? ID. ID. No, we'll just take our standard material here. So this is where we go to Windows, and we'll open up our second window here. We'll go to Finding Home, our master materials, and we'll see how this looks. We're just going to take our basic master material, create an instance of that, drag that into our instances, move here, and here we're going to call this chair, and we hover over it. It's a chair material instance, so it will not be confused with said chair, and we'll open that up. Now we need textures for this here. In the chair, we'll call it a metal chair for now. Alright, yes, we'll call it a metal chair. Metal. And we need these materials. So we'll go to our content browser 2, and we'll click on something, and then we'll browse to this content browser 2. Bring our chairs up. Material. We'll go to textures. And we got this armchair, chair 1, or chair 2 we're looking for, right? Chair 2 ID, chair 2. We'll take chair 1 as well, and maybe table. We won't take stone, because I don't know what stone is for, and tile seems a little bit off. So we'll go from table to chair. Oh no, table is not part of the folder. Yeah, we just need chairs. So, table chair. Table chair 1. Do this. We'll take these guys, and we'll copy them here. So we'll have a version of our own, and we can minimize this guy now. So first off, we just want T for texture. Normally I actually would take, I could probably actually just take out the T right now. We're going to take out the table. Take out the 1 and put a 2. And we can leave arm in there. F2, take out that. We'll actually call it base color. This is ambient occlusion, roughness, and metalness. And there's a lot of textures where I actually wrote the whole thing. And I think that's more of the norm, but as long as the naming convention is somewhat close. I did put T in front of all of them, but that's because the T was already there. I just didn't have to change it that way. But I could go back later on and fix that, I guess. chair. And this is, I actually change this to base color. ID and normal. So we got chair 2 stuff, we got chair 1 stuff, and we want to click on our chair again. We want to check on our base color. We want to insert our base color here. We want to take our roughness, enter it here, and we want to take our normal and enter it here. So we got chair, chair, chair. It is metal, super simple, basic material that has a physics object to it. We'll go back to chair, and we'll now look for chair. Should be lots of chairs, but this one. And the chair still pretty much looks the same, but it's going to be probably a lot more performant. Our chair, we're going to want to try to add nanite to it. Apply, see how that looks. I think that looks good. So we got nanite, we got our own texture using our materials. We could save our chair there. So we could close this, close this, close this. We might come back to chair 2 in a second. Or we'll probably end up coming back to chair 2 later. I'm just going to minimize this for now because we will be going to the table. I want to go back to this, and I want to just stick our chairs in. I'm going to we pretty much put it in the same kind of spot here. There we go. We're gonna simulate physics on our chair. Not gonna override any physics, but cast shadow. Have that as an option for now. Definitely not going in a height layer. World partition. See if I could copy those again. It's not the main grid, the store item grid. Now we have to go through all of our blueprints here to get all the way up to our folders. Trying a two-hander. One hold down the mouse so I can keep the click for the drag, and the other hand the scroll wheel. So I drop it and do static meshes for now. And what is this? Is this the pizzeria? Are we going right back to the... Oh, this is the Japanese sushi. Kyoto. So we'll just call this sushi. We did full names for the other ones. We'll do sushi Kyoto. New subfolder. Sushi Kyoto. And we'll throw this chair into sushi Kyoto. Boom. We need to duplicate this chair and we'll close this, and we are going to turn this chair around 180 degrees. The first chair, we're going to try to do 2280, 6550, and this is 980. So the second chair is 2135. A little bit back. 2140. Yeah. 6550 and 980. There we go. Now we need this table. So that's where we kept our content browser 3, I believe. Tables were down here. We can actually open up this to see what table that is. It's table 4. Table 4 we want. So we're gonna go new tables. Probably want to be tables. New folder, material, instances, textures, and we can now grab table 4. We're gonna copy it here, and again, we're just gonna call it for us table. We're gonna open her up. We got our table. We need this. It's actually using what looks like the exact same material as the chair. Interesting. Everything is the same as the chair. We could try that. So we'll go back to this. We'll type chair and see what happens. Looks good, looks good, looks good enough. Still just a simple table. Got the metals looking all nice and shiny. Good, good. Could I apply nanite? Yeah. Doesn't look too bad. Alright. The only thing is, for a table, you kind of clearly see that it's wood at the top. But right now, it's going to be metal. So we're going to have to fake this metal table. Fake that it's a metal table. It's a metal table that's painted with wood. Ooh. Table instance 2. It changes the color somewhere. That's fine. That is fine. We will as well. And what we'll do, then we'll go back to our browser. Do we still have it? 2. We'll go back to our finding home master materials. Grab this, drag this up a bit. Tables, material instances are already there. We're going to take our blend, create a new one. Drag down here. Move, not copy. And we're going to call this table. The table material instance. We're going to open it up. Now I don't want to grab these textures. I'm going to grab the textures that we already have in our chairs, believe it or not. Chairs, dual. And just going to so base that, that, normal, that, color, I want the color to be beige or wood looking. Orange. We'll have to fiddle with the color. Or maybe base mat 2? White. Do table. It's gonna be a trial. Error, I think, a little bit. Try to get that table looking right. Getting that table looking right. Ooh. You got that gold table going on here. See what happens. Okay. And then if we go, just trying to figure out 0 and 1, and we go save. We go table. Might just take a sec to update, but this definitely looks more right. Looks like it's silver and just the spots. No, it's getting the table and it's getting the legs still. But I think that's the way we want it. We just want the color. But we want it to be... I got no clue. I gotta figure out if I could open up this. It's just gonna give me a base, or just a white thing with a lot of nodes all over the place. All just white. Yeah, it's not going to give me nothing. We'll have to try to use this. Min rough. Max rough. Normal. Color. ID. Looks like he took out the blue. That's it. And this should just be base. Like, it looks like he still has one red, one green, and he did like, oh, one red, one green, and he only did like 0.87. No, that's definitely more yellow. I want... Oh, I could close that. This table. What I could do is probably shrink this. Kind of keep this like that. I'm gonna move this so it's kind of like side by side here. We definitely want more into the red, so we want to lose some of that blue. So go to table. So we do 0.9, 0.8. 0.7, 0.2. Ooh, getting pretty close. 0.3. Definitely more yellow. Let me see what's happening when I do 0.2. It's moving down there. 0.1. If I do 0.6. 0.5. 0.2. 0.3. It's like an oak now. 0.6. 0.7. 0.2. 0.2. We're pretty close. 2.5. Nope. 0.25. There we go. It's pretty darn close. If I do so 0.1. I want it like slightly up. 0.6. 0.5. No, 0.6. And then I do like 0.05. And then I go to like 0.5. 0.55. So hard to get that exact color, but you can just like get like a section tool. 0.6. 0.1. I think that is what I'm happiest with actually. Save that. Minimize that. Minimize that. So we got like some gold legs going on, but that we can fix later. That's adjusting this. We need to pretty much blacken out on this here, the legs, so it doesn't get picked up with the blend. So yeah, this tip doesn't get picked up because it's dark. Because it's so light on the just thinks it's all the same. Yes. So what we'll do here, we'll move this guy kind of close, so look 2 to 10, 2 to 15. 6545. 980. 6550. I think that's better. Two to 20. No, 2 to 10. What did he do in this blueprint? Did he change the size of the table? 111. It is table 4. I wonder why my table is a different size. Oh well. Oops. Move to static meshes KO sushi. Ooh, there we go. We got our table in there now. And we could just delete this. Oop. We gotta go back to our table. Sorry, guys. Close this. We have the oh, it's gonna be actually, so this looks good. We have nanite enabled, and the texture we'll do metal. Whatever. Like I was saying before, it's gonna do, like we'll have to break up the texture anyway, so it has like a wood top and a metal bottom. But working with the textures that he gave us, like I don't know why he did it, because it's one texture. You can't really. What? I guess no, because even if you do it the way, because it's one texture, even if we broke it down into the texture itself, like we try to open up the texture and set the material and the texture somewhere, like hey, this material use metal for this material, it still has the wood and the metal on the same texture. So we'll have to, again, I don't this is the type of thing when you buy some stuff from the store where you'd want to break it up, so you have to bring it into Blender, wrap it, and kind of break up the materials, and when you bring it back in, you'll have the legs separated from the top. Alright, but we'll worry about that later. That's like fine detail stuff when we're finished and polishing off. But this is good. This we're not using. This is fine. We can adjust this later. So we got our table here. And our table we want to simulate physics with. It has gravity and stuff. We don't want to override the material or anything. So we'll hit play here. We'll go to this table, can't move it, can't do anything, go to ours, poof, you kick that chair somewhere, it's gone. Move the table, whack. There we go. So we want to take this here and duplicate it. And put it right pretty much here. That's a different table. That's a different table. Where should I click this? Coffee table 3. What is that table? Okay. Get rid of that table. Yeah, and this tables and chairs now have 99 on them too, right? So just zoom in on that chair real close. Oh, yeah, they have nanite and everything on them, so it should help later on. Chair 3 and 4. Again, we'll duplicate that. We'll bring that over here. Duplicate that. Bring that over here. Now we could click on that, get rid of it, click on that, get rid of it. And just to confirm, actually, that's another thing we had to do. Shoot. So the chairs all have that, but the tables do not. We want to make sure the tables are also counting as store items. So if I go out here right now and I hit run, I need to make it bigger, slightly bigger, but we should be able to back up and those tables should disappear, and the chairs should disappear. Oh, they're gone. And then we're running in, whoop, they appear. Looks like one's still there or something. Try to, and again, we wouldn't want that pop in and pop out. I hit, whoa, I hit tab here. We still have one chair. Chair 3. Oops. Yeah. Okay, chair 3. What's up with you, dog? What's going on here? User assets. Trace and streaming. Chair 3. Choosing store item grid. Has nanite. Everything's the same as everything else. Chair 3 is copied from chair 1. So I don't know why chair 3. Sometimes I think they're fixing all the kinks and bugs and stuff, but that should have disappeared. Because chair 4 disappeared, but not chair 3. Didn't make any sense. Especially since these chairs disappeared as well. Alright. But this is still a blueprint, I believe. So we're going to still need chair 1, 2, and table 1, and we're going to duplicate that. Bring that over here. I think they allow us to rotate selected groups now as long as we have it like this. Yes. So 90. We're going to go quick like this. Before, it would just rotate the individual objects in the directions. The chairs would spin 90, and the table would spin 90, but as a group they would not. It's good that they fixed that. So it's just so much more convenient for us for placing things down. There we go. Now we can take out table 6. There we go. I think there's a lot of good replacement stuff. And again, they all should have their things now. Now, table 1. Looks like it's still using the same chairs, but a different table. So when we duplicate chair 1, you just have to 180 it. Duplicate it again, I'll bring that over there. And duplicate that again, bring this over here. This time with 0. Duplicate that one more time and bring that over here. So it's 11 to 14 if I need to duplicate it. There's another one of those style tables. There is not. Every other one has a nice cushiony table. Alright. But we're going to need this guy here. And what we could do is just click on here. It is chair. Oh, there is table 3. So we're gonna go to our materials tables. We're gonna go to our content 3. And we got table 3. We're gonna copy this down here. We're gonna push F2, and we're gonna call it table 2. Table 2 is supposed to have the same material instance as the other tables, so we're just going to use table. We now know that table's down, not up. It's something down here. There we go. We'll save that. Go into the blend. Let me double check here. Color. So it's actually just taking the diffuse. So we need the legs to be darker if we didn't want them to be getting picked up. We need them like a dark color like this on the diffuse. So we just paint this. We just take this. You could even just take it into paint and then just color the legs darker. And then we can adjust from there. Right now, golden legs. It's fine. Table 2. Or again, we could just go with chair. Chair was up, I believe. And have this like white wood color. Or table 2. We could still do table 2. Table. So we save. And we can close all that because that looks fine. What we'll do is we could actually, we'll right click here, move to, go sushi, we'll scroll all the way up to sushi, get table 6 here. Enable table 6, we could actually click this instance and do chair. No! Chair. And it was near the top. Right there. I'm having that graphics glitch, so I'm going to have to watch the monitor to see it. And I can do that for these ones here too. Chair. Chair. Actually, we'll grab this and we'll just what we could do is go to one of the folders here. This folder, chairs, stools, material instances. Just click this. You just click down on the instances. That way table has its own actual material that we could fix out later, but right now we're just using this. So here, we're going to want to do 90. And I want to match this guy up with this table here. We're going to also want to apply physics. And if we have not gone into this table, we want to make sure nanite's enabled. See how that looks. Nanite's good. And again, because it's using the table, it's going to be using the metal already in the text, because the metal is in the texture itself. So if you shoot at it, it will do the like whatever metal is. Again, we have the problem because of the texture not being separated. So there we got the table, and now we should be able to push this guy around too. Wow. Oh. Alright. Yes, I know. It's upset at me. So now we have these tables, but we do not have these couches. So we're going to have to do these couches next. So if I do table 2, where is table 2? Table 2 is not even in the same area. Stores, this is the pizzeria. So if I click this stuff here, I duplicate it, and looks like it's table 7. Z, and I drag it down. There we go. drag it down to the pizzeria. And by clicking and unclicking, I now have all these guys selected. I can now just bring this into the pizzeria. There we go. Oh, looks like it needs to get a little bit higher. There we go. A little bit over. Yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. And then we got our first table and chair set in the pizzeria. Ooh, they have a couch here, but they do not have one up here. It's glass doors, and that's a wall there. Nice. Alright. So I was about to say, it looks like a lot of this stuff is the same. There's a pillar there, and they have the table there. A lot of these guys copy the same kind of style. That's fine. It's easier for me that way, I guess. What about that table? So that one's still there too. So these are already done. And so I can now duplicate these guys. And you can see it doesn't have it all clicked. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to Control Z, and now I have them all clicked. And I want to drag these guys now into my pizzeria folder. And then I also want to drag these guys down. Right to pretty much where they are. Just slight changes in position. Should be no big deal. And this is my individual set. We got these guys here. Ooh. Oh, it's just a decorated table. We could add pizza and stuff to it if you want later. That's like decorated. That's the only thing is I want to see and make sure if I can hit F2 here and just put chair now. F2 chair 2, because this is in the pizzeria folder. F2 chair 3, F2 chair 4, F2 chair 5, F2 chair 6, F2 chair 7, F2 chair 8, F2 chair 9, F2 chair 10, F2 chair 11, F2 chair 12, F2 table, F2 table 2, F2 table 3, F2 table 4, and then F2 table 5. And I can see all my tables. The numbering convention looks a little bit better. You can see all my chairs. You know what I mean? And then still 1 to 14 and 1 to 6. There we go. Those are my guys up here. Now we're finally getting into these guys. That's good. So in this case, I would call this a couch. I think I call that a couch. So we're gonna need. All right, my thing's messed up. I'm gonna have to look on my OBS. Material instances, and we're gonna have a new folder for textures. And we're going to go to this guy here. We're gonna bring in. This is a double. But I have to check. We're gonna have to look at this. Sofa 1 is sofa 1, and sofa 2 is sofa 1. They're both sofa 1s. Are these different here? These are sofa 1 and sofa 2. These are all oh. There is a sofa 2. So this has 2 sofa 1s, and the sofa 2 is in the back. What makes it different from sofa 1? I guess it's just smaller, slightly smaller. Okay. But these guys here are sofa 1s. That's important. They're the bigger sofas. Gotcha. So with sofa 1s, we're gonna need to drag her in. We'll grab sofa 1. And we will copy here. We're going to rename it to just sofa. And we're going to open it up. Done with the table. We need this material instance. Again, he has the minimum roughness and maximum roughness. He's doing these specific things. But he does have a sofa texture. And he's just doing some color things here again. Where I don't know how he's doing his color channels. He's adding different colors to different channels. It's all pretty great. I mean, I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to dive into his material later and see if I need to make a material that's like his. Excuse me. For now, and the we're gonna have the same problem with the legs, I think. Maybe not, because there's such a contrast to the couch. This is all cushions, I think. I think the black here is the, and then these, there might be enough contrast between these points here. We'll have to see when we go to do our own instance. But I think we're gonna want to go to static meshes. Oops. Interior buildings. Tables. Material instances. I think we want to copy this. Couches. Sofa. I think we're gonna actually change that to sofas. No way, I don't have to change my naming convention in here. Because I didn't have anything in the folders, it sometimes does that. Material instances and textures, and we're gonna control V here. And we're going to say sofa. So the default color is like green if we're using this. But we're going to want to also, now that we have that up, go to sofa, go to textures, and when we go back to this sofa, we're going to want to go to our master material, click on something here, and we're going to want to find where this is. So you got sofa 1 and sofa 2 and solar and some smartphone stuff. So we'll take sofa 1 to sofa 2. Okay. We'll copy that here. And F2, we're going to take out the texture. We're going to take out the 1. We can keep AR. We're going to take out the texture. We're going to take out the 1. We're going to change it to base color. Take out the texture. We're going to take out the 1. Leave it as ID. Take out the texture. Take out the 1 and leave it as normal. I'll finish this off too. Take out the texture. Take out the 0. Take out the texture. Take out the 0 and add base color. I know I'm spelling color in American, just everything else, and it's just keeping everything the same. You know what I mean? Everything in Unreal spells it color without a U. So why change the naming conventions now? So we want to insert that there, insert that there, and insert that there. Originally, we just don't want any color changes, right? Yeah, like that, I guess. And so we do sofa. I had to look at the look at OBS to see what I'm doing because I have that graphics glitch where I can't see anything on my screen. Should just be sofa. There, sofa. Wow, it's a really white sofa. In this time, what I think we're gonna do is go to sofa, material instance. I'm actually just gonna duplicate sofa and put red. I'm just gonna leave the original as is. And we're gonna change one and I do the color, and I want the color to be, it's like a red. So we'll do 1 0 0. But we want because when you do that, it's all red. You do this, you do this. Not much changes actually. Or that's not updating or something. All right, so red sofa. Let's see what happens. Red sofa. or sofa red. Sofa, oh, wait, never mind. We don't want to do that here. We want to do that on the actual individual item. So we want to actually go to sofas, drag in our sofa here, and then on this sofa we want to go to sofa red. Boom, see how it looks? Yeah, its legs are still a little red. Everything's red. Actually, everything's red, eh? Shows black here. It shows that there's black areas. I might have to admit that my simple blend might not be good. Let me see. We have this. We can go to master materials here. ID, background tint, base color. So let's make a material instance. Dust. It seems a little complex. I don't know. Common. Ooh. Common. Might use common. Create material instance. Emissive, normal, coloring, and tint. Okay. Oh, sorry, shiny. Let's try this. Let's get red sofa. Oh, let's go into texture, sorry. Common, base color. For sofa. Metallic. Roughness. Normal. And F2, call it sofa for now. And we want to change this tint to 100 red. See what that looks like. We'll go into our sofa and we'll type in sofa, and it's red, so we can identify it. Even this is coloring it. I don't think there is a way to scalar. Default complex. It's past the time, guys, so I'm gonna head out here. I just want to simple translution, two-sided. Might need to do something like this here. Create material instance. Because it has these ID. So, ID. Base color. Normal. Again, this is roughness and things, so we'll do that. I can already tell it's doing everything red. Absolutely everything. So I'm not the only guy who does the blend the way I do it. All these blends are using the same kind of style here. Let me see. If I do red and I change the background to, so we go all crazy and do blue, purple. Cowl. Yeah, it doesn't change at all. The same as my material instance. It's just red. What if we do white? We do this hue shift. It still shifts everything. I don't know much about. I'll have to look it up. Roughness. Interesting. We got like black legs. But we still want this to be black actually. We just want the cushions to change color. We want the walls to be black. I'm still using the Kawa instance. Yeah, still using this. Oh, in the actual original, it's dark here. Hmm. But yeah, as for the tables and the chairs, it looks like to get that, we're gonna want to take his material instance, I guess. So we'll go back to this guy here, where get this guy base, and we'll go to finding home, master materials, and we're gonna put him in our base. We're gonna copy him here. So yeah, I'm gonna clean this up, look into this, and then I'll probably use something like this so we could still get the matching colors that the way he did it, and so we can copy some of his stuff. And that's what I'll be looking into, and hopefully get some stuff done. Alright, gonna end stream for now because it's definitely after 11 o'clock. Thank you guys for whoever stopped by, and again, we'll see you next week for more. Thank you guys. You guys have a good one. Ciao.